I took my newborn son and went to my mom's house because my husband and his mom didn't save me any food for dinner. So I just had a baby 3 weeks ago, and I was literally starving, like actually starving. I hadn't eaten anything since breakfast because I was dealing with the baby all day while my husband Jake was at work. His mom Carol had been staying with us for the past week to help with the baby, but honestly she was just getting in the way and making everything harder. Anyway, Jake texted me around 4 saying his mom was making her famous pot roast for dinner, and I got so excited because I was literally about to pass out from hunger. I'd been breastfeeding all day and had zero energy to cook anything. The baby was finally napping, so I decided to take a quick shower since I hadn't had one in like 2 days. When I got out of the shower, I could smell the most amazing food coming from the kitchen. My stomach was literally growling so loud I thought it might wake up the baby. I walked downstairs expecting to see the table set for dinner, but instead I see Jake and his mom sitting at the table with completely empty plates, just casually chatting like nothing happened. I looked around confused and asked where my plate was. Carol looked at me with this fake sweet smile and said, "Oh honey, we thought you were sleeping, so we went ahead and ate. There's some crackers in the pantry if you're hungry." I just stared at her like she was speaking a foreign language. Jake didn't even look up from his phone. He just shrugged and said, "Mom made enough for 2 people. We figured you'd grab something later." I looked at the stove, and there wasn't even a single leftover piece of meat or potato. They had literally eaten everything and left me nothing. I asked if they could at least save me some next time since I'm literally feeding their grandchild with my body and haven't eaten a real meal all day. Carol laughed and said, "Well, maybe if you planned better, you wouldn't be in this situation. When I had babies, I always made sure I ate before anyone else." That's when I completely lost it. I went upstairs, packed a bag for me and the baby, and drove straight to my mom's house. My mom took one look at me and immediately started making me a sandwich while asking what happened. When I told her, she was furious. She called Jake and absolutely tore into him. She told him that he was supposed to be taking care of his wife who just pushed out his child, not letting his mommy starve me while I'm trying to recover. She said if he couldn't figure out how to feed his own family, then maybe he wasn't ready to be a father. Jake showed up at my mom's house the next morning with flowers and coffee, begging me to come home. He said he talked to his mom and she agreed to leave that day. He promised it would never happen again, and that he would start cooking dinner every night until I was feeling better. But honestly, the damage was already done. Like, who lets their wife starve 3 weeks after having a baby? My mom said I could stay as long as I needed, and I'm seriously considering it. The baby and I are way better taken care of here anyway.